You are listening and watching to a very special podcast. I got more on Chloe Birchhart, and yeah, please listen, watch, and enjoy. Thank you. When Chloe returned with Index beside her, it was a wonderful welcoming for Index as she got used to the people that she met that were new. She was overly enthusiastic when she bonded well with Yukio Okumura, him being an exorcist, and of course having pretty good knowledge on faith. However, while everyone was getting settled down just a bit, there were so many tragedies going on. First of all, someone had put some sort of poison into Sanji's cooking. However, nobody died from it, but it was surely analyzed after somebody immediately tripped. And that someone was Usopp, who was so excited, but then he tripped over and the food went flying. And then a little creature was about to eat it, and as it was eating it, it just fell over dead. Chloe couldn't believe it and had the food analyzed. Indeed, it was poison, but who wanted to kill them? Then came more strange things. There were roses, beautiful roses delivered to Chloe. There were even some gifts, and they weren't such nice lovey-dovey ones. Even the roses had thorns, the bouquet of them, which were really sharp to touch. But the gifts were even worse. First off, it was supposed to be a box of chocolates, but it was actually a box and it was filled with really disgusting things, like dead animals in there, replacing the chocolates. Then there was such other things, such organs and other disgusting things, including a human spine as it looked. But to Chloe's relief, it was just the spine of a cat. But it was still pretty shocking. And all of a sudden, there were some pictures of something. Pictures of portraits of her. In the most weirdest ways. Her looking so beautiful. Then the next minute she's bleeding. And then in the next minute she's freaking out. And all of a sudden, there are some remnants of her. Chloe couldn't believe it. She was freaking out like crazy. Everyone was concerned about her. But then, Chloe was figuring out that things weren't going to be that easy. And things got a lot worse. She was busy just minding her own business when the phone rang. I wonder who could it be? Chloe said. She answered the phone. Hello? She said. Cloris, a voice said in a creepy tone. Chloe almost dropped the phone. Who is this? She said. No one replied, but they immediately hung up. Chloe was nervous. Who was that? How'd they know my name? Immediately, the phone rang again. She answered it, and it was the same person that called, but they said, Cloris, beware, I will find you. Who are you? Chloe cried out. What do you want from me? But then the phone immediately hung up. Now she was getting really scared. What's going on? What's going on? Chloe wondered. Silas came in with the others. Hey, are you okay? He asked. Chloe nodded. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine if I were. If this guy wouldn't be calling me, what does he want? I don't know. He's been leaving me weird messages on here. Oh, this is getting crazy. Huh. That doesn't sound good, Usopp said. I mean, I never had a phone before, but I never knew someone was trying to give you the creeps. Gee, Usopp, you just figured that out, didn't you? Chloe said. What do we do? Levi wondered. You know what? If that person tries to call me back, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to get somebody. So, Chloe went in and asked Jennifer a favor. Jennifer was likely to comply. Chloe explained the situation, and Jennifer promised that whoever was trying to leave her those messages, she would surely trace the call and help her out find where the calls have been coming from. Chloe waited by the phone, but it felt like an hour. Come on, pick up, Chloe said. Finally, the phone rang. Then she answered it. With a calmer tone, she said, "Hello?" "Don't you dare go away from me again," the voice said. "You better listen to me very carefully. I don't know who you are and where you're coming from, but you better get away from me. Right this minute. Stop calling me right now," Chloe said. Then she hung up the phone. Then the phone rang again. "I said," Chloe started to say. "Chloe, it's me," said Jennifer. "Jen, did you find out where the calls have been coming from?" Chloe said. "Yeah, and what you're gonna hear is gonna be pretty creepy," Jennifer said. "Oh no, what?" "Do you know where the calls have been coming from and where the caller is?" Jennifer said. "Where is he? Is he outside?" "No, worse. He's inside the building. Get the hell out of there now." "Get out of there? No way. I'm facing that guy. Once and for all." Chloe hung up the phone, but before she could turn around, someone was there charging at her with a knife. Chloe used her powers to back away from the guy. Her teammates came to defend her, and they fought off against the guy. But while they were confronting him, Chloe pulled off the mask. But what she saw shocked her. She dropped the mask, and she couldn't believe who it was. "Daphnis? Daphnis, is that you?" Chloe said. "Chloe, it's you," said the strange man. He looked really young and very handsome, but he had a pretty dark look in his eyes. "Daphnis, what are you doing here?" "I came to bring you back. I want you, Chloe. I want you all my life. Don't ever go away from me again," Daphnis said. Chloe backed away, but then Sanji let out his foot and kicked him backwards. "Back off. She doesn't want to see you," he said. "Nobody messes with our friend. She's one of us. Yoo-hoo-hoo-hoo," said Brooke. "Yeah, if you mess with us or any of her, then bring it on," Frank said. "Oh, is that how it is?" Daphnis taunted. "If I mess any of you, I will have to pay for the consequences. Well, you know what? I will defeat all of you. And when I do, you're all going to perish. And when you do perish, Chloe will be mine. Isn't that right, my dear cousin?" Right, Daphne said. Everyone couldn't believe it. He's your cousin? Levy said. Yeah, my depraved cousin. But he's now more like a lunatic. A pious lunatic. Oh, me, a lunatic? You have sinned against me. I was supposed to protect you. I was supposed to help you. And this is the thanks I get? I wanted to redeem you with my love. I told you, you're family to me. You're not my lover, okay? That's just sick and twisted. You should know by now, Chloe said. I can't help it, Cloris. Please, please love me. Daphne said, get away. Get away from me. Chloe begged, but Daphnis would not. He tried reaching for her, but Chloe was so panicking. All of a sudden, Armin tried to attack, but Daphnis apprehended him and kicked him to the ground. However, not before Frank grabbed him and threw him over into the window. But he fell out, and Daphnis landed on his feet, and he cried out, "One day, Chloe, you will surely be mine!" He cried out, and he made his escape. However, Chloe was so shaken of what's happening. The past was coming back, and the nightmare was still continuing. This was not going to be good for anybody. Okay, thank you for listening and watching. Sorry about the stuttering and this and that. I hope you guys like it. Yeah, this is getting pretty intense, so I'm gonna cut this short and we'll be moving on from there. Thank you for listening and watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.